Activists statewide are preparing for a protest on Saturday against the Trump administration's policies. It's being called the No Dictators protest here in Hawaii instead of No Kings. The group, Indivisible Hawaii, says that's out of respect for Hawaii's history of ali'i. Organizers, including the ACLU of Hawaii, expect a large turnout at the peaceful rallies. Oahu's protest will happen in front of the state capitol from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
We reject Trump's administration's efforts to violate the First Amendment and erode our freedom of speech.
Your vote matters. Your courage matters. This Saturday, we will stand together, shoulder to shoulder, across Hawaii, across the country, across the world.
Members of the Trump administration, along with congressional Republicans, say Democrats are prolonging the government shutdown to appease their base at Saturday's demonstration.